And the slime is basically, it's holding your sword so close to you, you're just not able to get a solid connection. Alright, so next is Captain Tom. What are you doing, Captain Tom? You're on the top of a tree stump about 4 foot high. And then
I don't
down...
think anything... Is the monsters in there today? I don't see anything besides us in the tracker.
They should be in there, yeah. Why aren't they?
If they're showing on yours, that's fine. If they're showing on yours...
No, they're not showing. Why are they not showing on mine?
Maybe, did you not target the tokens?
No, they were targeted. I did them on the GM layer. What happened? Let me check my initiative macro. You know why? Didn't throw it in the damn tracker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was no. I forgot the damn
tracker on it.
Yeah.
I also noticed your rolls weren't screened like they were before.
Yeah,
you can't.
You whisper,
you can't. Yeah, unfortunately. All right, yep. So I had a couple initiative rolls for myself.
Yeah, you had like 4 or
14,
5,
23, 22, and 21.
They were balling all the way around.
Yeah, they were.
And there was another 22 as well. 2 22s, a 23, a 21, and a 14.
All right. $22, $22, $23, $14, right?
That's it.
All right, cool. All right. So, Captain, I'm going to let you go first this time because I thought the dog moles were in the tracker, but they weren't. So you can go ahead and go first this time. You can see that this large dog mole here with its tentacles looks like it's trying to climb up this massive tree stump. Looks like it's trying to climb up towards you.
Okay, Wilbur, can you go ahead and make a save against Weekend or whatever this is?
Sure. Do you want him to go? He can go after you if you want. So you can go ahead and do your stuff first if you want.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn around to Mordecai and try to get this thing off of him. If that means I have to attack it, then that's what I do.
Okay. I will let you do. I'm going to let you do one of two things. You can either try to lift it off of him, or you can attack it. And if you attack it, you won't hit him because you'll kind of be poking around the edges of it. You know what I mean?
I'm not that strong, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to attack it.
Okay, sounds good.
You can't open.
You can't open. Yeah, you can't open with that.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 versus armor class is not a hit. Not on the moss.
Okay. 2 miss damage then.
Okay.
Wilbur is then going to try to save out of this.
Oh yeah, I did 2 miss damage as well on that.
Okay, thank you. It's got your sneak attack damage and everything all in there.
Wilbur got a 16, so I think that's enough to save.
It is. He goes. Let's see. He goes from one stage to another, which. Okay.
I believe.
So you start with weekend, and then you go to dazed. Yep. So now you're dazed, and then you will have another save after that.
What does dazed do?
You can open up your character sheet and look at the conditions. Just go to your character sheet, Mr. Captain Tom. Right at the second block down, it says core rulebook and conditions, and there you go.
-4 to attacks, Cap.
Ooh, that's vicious.
Okay. Wilbur's gonna go ahead and attack this guy then. Attempt to attack him.
Okay, Wilbur will be at -4.
That -4. Didn't give me the option.
19.
That's a
19. Yeah, I'll have to add that in. I'll have to write that down and add in a query for you with that. Okay, so you hit. Wilbur definitely hits.
Okay.
He hits for 14 damage. The dog snarls and growls a little bit. You know, the tentacles and these scissor-like teeth hanging out of it. Looks like it is now focusing its attention towards Wilbur.
Okay.
Nice hit. Okay, so we have a dog mole that is up, and the dog mole that's up is the one that is on Wilbur. So the dog mole basically reaches out with its tentacle type of, oblong, snout hanging out, and attacks with its tentacles and teeth. A gouging teeth attack. Ooh, rolls a fumble. That is awesome right off the bat. Alright, so it's just gonna forfeit the rest of its turn. Looks like Agnes, you're up now. New Agnes. I like that name, New Agnes.
Alright, I'm gonna try to help Mordecai here.
Okay. Are you gonna try to lift it off, or are you going to attack?
Attack.
Okay. You'll be able to hit be able to puncture it, sure. 17 versus AC is unfortunately a miss, though. You guys are going to have I think someone offered to buy a boon earlier, so we'll go ahead and...
Monsters, I believe.
Was it for the monsters? No. Somebody really did that?
No, it was for us.
Yeah, I'll wait for that.
Right.
So
My
even...
range is now 19.
Okay, so
I would say
even
Big Dirt.
with the... well... We'll just say
How
that...
does this slime have such a high AC? It's like enormous.
No, it just does. We'll have to ask. We'll have to ask Ash Law. Yeah, we'll have to ask Ash Law, the one who wrote this. But yes, that is a miss. You guys will have escalation die. Remember, you guys get escalation. The monsters don't. You guys get heals. The monsters don't, for the most part. You'll be all right, Captain.
Oh no, I'm not worried. I'm just
No.
surprised.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough slime. Definitely a pretty tough slime. Probably the most fierce you've ever seen.
This Kraken of yours here, Captain, is a tough customer, it appears.
That's a Kraken crawler.
Kraken crawler. Nice.
So I've gone ahead and incorporated a +1 boon for the group. So we'll go ahead and add that in. So your 18 is still a miss.
That's also known as Kraken Snot, right, Captain?
All right. So
Yes.
anything else for you, Agnes? Remember, you guys have runes, you have oils, you have all kinds of stuff.
I have none of that.
Okay. We are
I
off.
have torches, Captain.
We are off to the next dog mole, which it looks like this dog mole is moving in, trying to get an advantageous position on the captain as it scuttles up to the side of the trunk that you're standing on, about 3 foot up, and it tries to grab you with its tentacles, Captain. And that is a 26 versus, I believe it's armor class, Captain.
That hits.
It is versus armor class. So you're going to take 14 damage from the hit. Next up is Mr. Vance.
I feel like shit, fellows. Don't expect too much out of old Vance this fight. I take a step back.
Okay.
Face the enemy, as I say. I want to try and get this thing off of Wilbur. I could care less if Mordecai rots underneath his snot pile there.
Man.
Let's see. First, I'm going to try and sing my tune. It's going to be a bit weak, fellows. Old Vance is here. Never fear. Stay clear. Let's see here.
You demoralize us so badly that we take minuses to our rolls after that.
Not at all, Cap. Not in the least. I'm gonna target this one on Wilbur here.
All right. So everyone gets a +1 now to hit also. So don't forget when the query comes up, even though it's going to say 0, just hit 1 and enter. It'll put a 1 in there
Cracking
automatically.
hound, get back in
So,
your damn
I'll get a
burrowing
-3
hole, you fool.
It will, yeah. No, -2 because you have the boon also, Mordecai.
Oh, good deal.
I'm giving you guys a free boon tonight. I'm not going to charge anyone for it because of the EXP bot is down. So
That's not gonna hit, I'm afraid. That -4 is hurting old Vance.
it is.
And do I make my save versus?
You can make your save. Yep, most definitely.
I don't know if that's gonna get it.
That is that does do it. So you're
I'm
now.
just dazed.
Yep,
now.
you're just dazed now. Yep. You are no longer weakened. You're just dazed. It's supposed to be a hard save ends, but 15's so close to 16. So, especially with everything else, I'll let you have that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's pretty favors over here, David. I'll take it by weakened like a man.
You know, you'll.
Is this a hard save?
Yeah, it is a hard save, so that's why I'm being a little generous. So these are a little bit higher than you too. So as you can tell with the 14 damage on a single hit, Captain, your beard's messing up a little bit, Captain. It's about that time.
He got hit so hard it fell off.
This Kraken's tugging at it. All right, Killian, you're up. Let's see if you can hit something this week.
On the save for the, can I apply the boon to that?
Sure, absolutely.
Should already
Yeah,
be in
it
there.
should be in the macro. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's in there.
Yeah.
Which I made my own save macro. Do we already have a save macro there?
Yeah, I made a saving roll macro
Oh, did
for you
you?
guys.
Okay.
Yep,
All
yep,
right.
yep.
All right.
It's just a basic 20 with the boon, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it, Killian. You can't add my song to that, if you were wondering.
What
Very
the?
nice, Killian.
Oh yeah,
That.
very nice.
Yeah,
There's
I just
also
used
a-
the basic D20
Yeah,
roller.
there's also a save
Let's
macro in there
do it
too.
again.
I didn't see the save macro, but I'll look a little later for it.
Yeah, no problem. So you're now also weakened, so you can change that to weaken. And so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do there?
No, we started
Killian?
weekend. I went to days.
Days. I'm sorry. Yeah. All of this information, Killian, that I'm trying to uphold into my short-term data banks just doesn't work out too well a lot of the times.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and dig Mordecai out of this.
Okay, are you going to try to lift it off of him, or are you going to attack it to try to get it off of him that way?
Dave, where's the escalation die?
Not
It's
here yet.
not here yet. I'm going to take care of it on my end.
Okay,
I've got
good.
something over here.
Sweet.
If I were to use athletics, would I apply the -4 from the dazed to that?
It's not an attack
It's
roll.
not. No, it's not an
No,
attack.
it's
yeah.
not a.
So I'll just do athletics and try and lift it off of him.
You get it up a good bit. So you get it up about halfway, and I'm gonna let Mordecai do another strength check to throw it off of him next time, so he can basically assist you with it.
Okay, that's my turn then.
All right, good roll. So we're now up to round 2, which is now 1 on the escalation die. So I'm gonna add that onto everyone as well. There we go. Escalation die is added in. And we're back up to Mordecai. So you can go ahead and do an athletic, strength, or if you have any kind of athletics in your background, you can add that also. If not, it'll just be a regular check. So, there you
Wait a
go.
minute. It was a 17 because I didn't get the chance to add the boom to that. Or advances. Well,
Yeah, it didn't
the
give me.
boom-
No,
yeah.
Mordecai calculates the boon in
Right,
automatically
I
now.
forgot. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
Escalation die doesn't get counted with skill checks anyway. So, yeah, you get that thing slid off of you. So you can basically back up 1 square any way that you want to, because it basically just falls to the ground. And Killian, you kind of take a step back too because you were
Yeah.
helping him. So, all right. So that's basically your action. If you want to take any other movement, you can do that. If you want to take like a quick action for a rune or anything, oil, you can do that. So, is that it for you?
I'm done. Yep, that's it.
Captain Tom,
I'm gonna spin around.
why don't we take a break real quick, guys? It's like 10 o'clock, guys and gals. You guys want to take a break real quick?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's good.
All right, we'll be right back in
Welcome back.
a couple of minutes. Thanks. All right, so we're back up to Captain Tom. What do you think, Captain Tom?
I'm just gonna hit this guy in front of me, if I can.
Sure. Let's see if you can do it.
.26 versus AC. Do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, 26 versus AC is a solid hit.
For max damage.
It's 1 minus max damage, but yeah,
Yeah.
18 damage.
Okay. So how did anybody know how to put the damn chat back into? There it is. Never mind. Jesus, you can even click all of this stuff out on other tabs. That's pretty nice. Wow, 18 damage. Very nice. And you
Yep.
can see that all of the bonuses are added in there, which is really nice.
And Wilbur's gonna hit this guy in front of him.
Okay, so you hit that one right there, correct, Captain?
And yes, and that's Wilbur also gets a +1 to that, but I think a 24 hits.
24 does hit for 7 damage.
He got a
Definitely hits.
-4 to his attack.
Oh, that's
though,
true.
okay.
That's true. So
It
hits
still
21.
hits. Yeah, it still hits. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm
I
gonna
took
do
the
his save.
penalty off.
Wilbur's gonna do his save now.
Okay.
$17.
He is now no longer weakened. He is now just dazed.
No, he saved out of that.
Oh, did he say? Oh, that's right, he did. So now he's no longer dazed. He's normal now. So you're good to go.
All right.
All right. Next up is the dog mole that's on Wilbur. The dog mole he fumbled last time, so let's see if he can hit Wilbur this time. Hits him with a 24 for 14 damage, and that's an attack versus AC.
I mean that'll hit regardless.
Yeah, it lashes out with its long hoof type of mouth and snout, and just grabs right into his chest area with those scissor blades that it's got with the tentacles. Wilbur's not too happy. Agnes, you're up now.
Okay,
All right, you're able to get your stubby little dwarvish legs over all those tree trunks down there, and get in there. Oh, look at that, Agnes! You rolled a 1. You know what that means, right?
That my crit range is now 18 to 20.
It does mean that your crit range is now 18, 19, or 20.
Wilbur is staggered, by the way.
Okay. Ooh, Wilbur is staggered. Ooh. Wilbur's been staggered a few times since we've been
Yeah,
playing.
Wilbur. If Wilbur gets hit, he's usually staggered,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
All right, the dog mole that's on you, Captain El Capitan. It reaches out with its tentacles also and attacks. And misses with a 10 versus armor class. Wow, that was a lucky roll for you, sir. Vance, what say you?
Alright, gonna try and keep my song going here. Let's see, alright, old Vance has got you. And I do not pling. I break a string. I fumble over some words, and let's see here. Agnes, you have a +2 to your next attack.
You heard a missed note over there.
Yeah, get a final little flourish out for Agnes's ears only. She hears sweet nothings tinkle from my loot.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm gonna try and hit the one in front of old poor Wilbur there.
Okay.
Leave my owlbear friend alone, you foul beast. 19 versus MD.
19's a hit.
Let me see what that roll was. Alright, that's an 11 plus, but Wilbur uses your recoveries, right, Cat?
Yeah.
I can give Wilbur a free recovery right now, but it's gonna use one of yours. Is that okay?
Well, I mean, the way it works is like I use my recovery and he gets a free recovery. So Wilbur doesn't technically have
Oh, he doesn't
recovery.
have any kind of recovery
No,
at all.
they
Alright,
share.
alright.
No, but I
Alright.
mean,
This shit out of luck, then, Captain. I'm trying to
So
throw
you-
him a lifeline here.
can't let him use a recovery. I mean, I'm fine if
But
he
you
takes one
you
of
wouldn't
mine.
benefit from it. But
No,
just
yeah.
Wilbur. I don't know if he can use a recovery like that on his own.
Well,
what do
you-
know any particulars about that?
If you use the recovery, Tom, he'll get the benefit from it as well.
Okay.
That's
So just-
how it
just
works.
Allow me to use a free recovery.
Oh, go ahead then. Roll a recovery.
I got you.
That's a battle cry, by the way, Dave. For rolling an 11
Alright.
plus.
Yep.
Then let me see what it was.
Nice roll.
Let's pull it
Both,
together. I can
healed
do
up
that
for
twice
12.
for
That was
count.
clutch.
Very nice.
Alright. And I'm gonna deal my damage. Alright, take this, you damn death thing. I don't know. He can't hear, but I assume maybe my sonic waves penetrate his brain somehow or another.
And which one was this? That you attacked?
One that's been attacking Wilbur. The one right
Okay.
in front of Agnes.
Gotcha.
And Wilbur.
Very
Wilbur's not
nice.
staggered
Oh,
anymore,
hold on,
so
hold
whenever you get a chance.
hold the fort. I got a -4 to my 2 hit. I totally forgot about that, Dave. So that would be a 15 versus BMD. Does that still hit?
Yeah, that still hits. Yep.
Okay, alright. It's all good then. I'm gonna make my save to get out of this damn dazed condition. I'm stumbling about, seeing double and shit all in front of me.
Yeah, the ND is just like most creatures,
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
don't know
its
if that
worst.
saves versus dazed or not. I don't
It
know if
does.
Save is a low or high. Okay,
It does.
alright.
It does save.
Alright, feeling better, friends. I'm here for you now. Carry on.
Well, listen, a miraculous turnaround there, Vance Longstroke. Miraculous.
A man of many talents.
I see that. Killian, what say you?
Just not when it comes to White Ghost Shivers and nets.
And
I've
Agnes.
managed to throw off all the nets. There, Agnes.
After a while.
Yeah, be glad you weren't the one under the slime. We'd have never got you out from under that.
Wow.
All right, Killian, let's hit
And my
something.
pain seemed highly
yeah.
critical today for some reason.
I'm going
Hit
to make an
something,
effort.
Killian.
Okay, so I'm going to come in and I'm actually going to burn one of my Smite Evil charges on this.
Well, you
to try
can
and
burn
get
it
some
after
extra
you,
damage on it.
if you know if you hit or not, so you don't,
Yeah, good point.
That's the great thing about that
Okay.
mechanic.
But he's so confident that he's gonna hit on this roll.
I agree.
Oh God.
that why wait?
I think
Act
he's-
like he won't hit.
I think he's gonna
Lower,
hit.
lower my expectations a little bit.
Isn't that right,
And
Killian?
he's gone. And he's gone.
I was holding down Alt when I hit backspace to edit something in one of the
Ah,
boxes. and
that
it acts
Tandy.
as a
He's
back
using the
button.
Tandy again, David. The same.
Yeah, I
It's the same, son.
Let's see it. I'm calling a crit right here. Here it goes.
that would be
Hey,
awesome.
If he crits, you need to give the check. Well, no, you can't give XP. Never mind.
You know, that would be good because you can see a couple more of these holes starting to, the dirt is starting to fissure down. And, yeah.
All right, Killian, this is all up to you.
The pressure on Gillian. Poor
Hang on, I'm
Gillian.
trying to
I
get-
see sweat starting to.
One button press macker and he's sweating it over there, Vance. He's,
Here he
No, I'm
comes.
trying to get my character sheet back up.
Can't you just click on your token and the macros pop up?
Well, yes, but it would be helpful to, have my character sheet up in case I get hit later.
I suppose.
In the meantime-
You don't know what your AC is, I take it.
Here it is. Here it goes. I'm so confident in this next roll.
Without
Captain
Vance's
Eve.
song, it goes back to a -3 for dazed, right?
Yes. There it is.
Killian
I
hits.
told you.
So you're adding Smite Evil in for an extra 2 damage.
You don't have my song, though, Killian. My song is ended.
That's why I asked it went back to a -3.
It's a -4.
No, we
It's still
have
a 20,
boon.
though.
Yeah, the
The boot. Yeah.
With the boon,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
only a
I totally
-3.
forgot about. Well, the boon's already added in, Killian, so you don't need to.
No, I just added the
compensate.
-3 to the modifier box.
I understand you, but you should have put -4 regardless, because the boon is going to go against that on its own.
Either way, it's still a hit.
it is.
Exactly.
Okay, so now I'm going to roll the save versus dazed.
All right. Does 11 damage to the creature, to the foul demon.
I don't think I save, however.
You do.
Okay.
It is a normal save at 11. That's
Oh,
exactly
okay.
what you needed. So the boon actually helped you out on that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it did. Okay, now I'm going to refresh and try and get my character sheet back.
All right, Mordecai. We are now in round 3, which is 2 on the escalation die. So there you go. Escalation die is changed.
And you
Feel
said that
free
these
to
things-
go
You
for it.
said these things have no eyes, right?
Oh, the mole dogs don't appear.
The mole dogs do not know.
The slime beside you, I take a glance at it. I don't see any kind of eyes, mouth, nose, or
Then
whatever.
I'm going to do a little sweep here.
Speaking of seeing, does anybody see the escalation die in the map?
Boom.
Nope.
And then
But
I'm
no,
going to go
Dave's handling that on his own.
boom. And I'm going to launch a sneak attack against this dog here.
On which dog?
The one
Okay.
down here next to
Gotcha.
the-
If that slime gets an attack of opportunity or not.
It definitely would, as he tries to slither his lickety eyebrows away. It does lash out with a hammer type fist formed out of the slime attacking you. Ooh, wow. Ooh, smashes him for 20 versus armor class. So you'll go ahead and take you'll take some damage. I just had this mark in my page. Okay, you'll take 6 damage, and you're also dazed until save ends.
Jeez.
It was not a natural 16 or 18 plus, so you're fine. So you're back to being dazed again. So add the dazed condition to you, sir. Didn't
I'm
take
just
too
pulling my
much
token up
damage.
here so I can see what I'm doing.
Alright, so you're dazed again, so you can go ahead and we'll take a couple off of that 20 AC. I think daze is what, -4?
That's the weakened one. Days is -4.
Yeah.
Minus,
to attack.
is it? Is yeah, that's a -4 to
Weakened's
attack. Yeah.
-4 to everything.
So yeah, I guess you wouldn't hit with that.
Oh, that sucks.
Nope.
Still does 2 damage.
It's taken a fair amount of damage, but it is not staggered yet. Yeah, and I'm glad that we are putting miss damage on these as well, because we were missing miss damage. We were missing miss damage just about every single time. I mean,
Yep.
Killian probably could have killed 20 creatures already on his own if he would have added in all of his miss damage. Alright, so another one of these moles appears out of the ground. This
To be
is...
fair, a lot of it was mooks, and they don't count for misdamage.
That's...
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, so this mole here charges up. It comes out, basically jumps out of the woods. Alright, that's it here. Captain Tom, you're up.
I'm just going to be attacking this guy in between me and Killian here.
Okay, so it doesn't look like you have any kind of any penalties.